What's up, everybody? Welcome to Devonius's Domain Movie Review. Today we're going to be taking a look at a couple of movies that I've bought over the past couple of weeks that I kind of wanted to talk about, show off. It's been a while since I've done a movie review, kind of recording some of the movies I've seen that I want to talk about. I got a couple of box sets. So, starting off here, I got this beautiful box set from Radiance. This is the Daiei Gothic box set, Japanese ghost stories. Really, really cool. It's got the Ghost of Yotsuya, the Snow Woman, Bride of Hades, the Bride from Hades. I always do that. Really cool. Comes with, that is upside down. Comes with all these movies, and comes with this cool little booklet that I thought was really, really cool. All these movies are bangers. The Snow Woman is awesome. That is a particular favorite of my wife's from this box set. Bride from Hades is great. The Ghost of Yotsuya, probably my least favorite, but I still think it's great. All these are awesome. They have like reversible cover art too, which I think is great in this box set. I highly recommend this if you like Japanese ghost stories. Like, obviously, Daiei was knocking it out of the park in the 50s and 60s with the Daiei ghost films. I mean, look at the cover of that. Next up, we got something that I felt that I need to grab as a slasher fan, as a Friday the 13th fan, and it was still available, so of course I had to get it. Friday the 13th box set from Scream Factory, totally awesome. All movies on Blu-ray. I believe some of these come with 4K scans. Like, I think maybe the first 4 movies come with 4K scans. I could be wrong about that. I could be lying. I could be spreading physical media misinformation. This one comes with a really cool booklet also. Also comes with a bonus disc of special features. There's already like quite a bit of special features on a lot of these, but it's cool that there's a collection of bonus material also included. These look pretty great. I've watched a couple of them so far. I think I watched part 3, I watched part 4, I watched part 5, I watched Jason X. So yeah, really awesome box set. I'm honestly kind of surprised this is still available. You can still order this. This like goes on sale on the Shout Factory website and stuff too, like all the time. So this is pretty cool. Down there, the artist's name is Devin. So it's kind of like this was purposed just for me. Devonius. I think I have the same issue with this box set as I do with like a lot of other box sets, is that if you want one particular one, you kind of have to like, pull it out. But it is what it is. Awesome box set. I think this year I realized that I'm more of a Jason guy than a Michael guy, which is weird because I feel like most of my life I've been like, I'm a Michael Myers guy. But then when I really started thinking about it, I was like, nah, I love all the Friday the 13th movies. Like, I don't even really have I don't have one that I like think is like bad, really. Whereas like there's a couple Halloween movies I can honestly think of that I'm like, it's not my favorite, honestly. Don't really want to revisit that. Friday the 13th pretty much has a franchise of movies that I feel like is accessible, slasher-wise, obviously. And I also feel like the Friday the 13th franchise has many repeat watchable films. I feel like I go back to these movies like all the time. I love Jason X. Like, I don't know what that says about me, but I think Jason X is awesome. I think if you look past the goofy elements of it and you just enjoy it, nothing can stop you from enjoying Jason X at that point. It's awesome. The last box set I have to show is the V Cinema Essentials Bullets and Betrayal box set from Arrow Video. This is awesome. These are a bunch of V Cinema direct-to-video genre films, crime films from Japan, made by Toei, and pretty cool. I have not watched anything off of this yet. All of these, I've watched everything and all the box sets, some repeat watches. I haven't watched anything from this yet, so I might even do a video down the line or something talking about my opinions of what I saw on here, what to check out, what to not check out, should you get this box set. So I am excited to watch it. So I'm a fan of like Japanese crime thrillers and whatnot, action crime films. So I'm excited to see what's on here. There's like 9 films on here in this box set. I got this for like $54 or something like that. So I once I saw it was that price, I figured I'm just gonna shoot on it. I'm just gonna go for it. Like, I might not enjoy everything on here, but looks really cool. There's actually some pretty cool stuff in here. Pick off the slip. Bam. Right in there. Comes with a booklet. Comes with all the movies. And one really cool thing about the movies is that you get these little cards, these little film cards for whatever movie is inside of the case that you open. And it's also got the reversible cover art, which is really cool. That's awesome. That's really, really cool. If you wanted to, like, you're a big art person like I am, you could, like, frame these or really whatever you want to do. I mean, it's cool. It's just a cool add-on to a box set to have. So, pretty exciting. I'm excited to check these movies out. I just recently went region-free. I got a region-free player, so I've got some 88 films, Blu-rays to look at here, and that's really awesome, because if you know, you know, 88 films, region being coded pretty much across the board. Like, it's pretty hard to find, like, anything really cool from 88 films that's not region being coded, so, you know, if you're, like, in America, like me, that's a problem. But now I'm region-free, so that's awesome. And here we got The Holy Virgin versus The Evil Dead, with Donnie Yen, Mr. LP Man himself. Very, very cool movie. I recommend this movie because it's crazy. It's got hella nudity. It's got some sort of, honestly, kind of tame violence for a Cat 3 movie. But yeah, really cool, honestly. Some really cool reversible art in there. I just recently watched the movie, so it's not in there. Don't worry, I didn't get scammed. Awesome cast, though. Cool movie. I do recommend this. 88 films. Next up, I don't really know anything about this movie, but I am excited to watch it. This was a blind buy. Black Cat. This is really cool. This is the reverse cover art. Just thought it looked cooler. And then inside, pretty dope. Basically, Black Cat is like an action thriller. I don't remember if it's Category 3, and I don't think it is, but looks cool. I'm excited to check this out. Black Cat. This is an absolute favorite of mine. I use the reverse cover art on this. I think the poster just looks really cool. This is Magic Crystal. Just super awesome. Super awesome movie. Cynthia Rothrock is in this movie. There's tons of other stars in this movie. The action is off the charts. There's a lot of funny stuff in here, too. A lot of good comedy. It doesn't overstay its welcome. This is a great movie, and I highly recommend Magic Crystal. I was going to get the Vinegar Syndrome release that came with the cool case, but that sold out, like, way before I even watched Magic Crystal. But it's such a good film. Such an awesome film. Highly recommend it. This is one of my faves. Something that I got for $15 off of Amazon. This is really cool. This is the combo Blu-ray pack of Bad Dreams and Visiting Hours. I actually just finished this, and this is a pretty good value pack. Like, this is good for what you're getting. Bad Dreams is really cool, kind of like a Nightmare on Elm Street kind of thing, but it really becomes its own thing. So don't let that deter you if you don't like Nightmare on Elm Street or you don't really fuck with rip-off movies, because it's not either of those things, really. If you've ever seen Dream Warriors, even shares a particular cast member from Dream Warriors, there's going to be some similarities starting off. You're gonna see some stuff and you're gonna be like, that's pretty dead on to Dream Warriors, what we're seeing there, but it really becomes something. Visiting Hours is cool. I was surprised by Visiting Hours, because one, William Shatner is in it, which I was not expecting it, because it's Canadian and everything, and two, it kind of starts off with more of this, like, realistic serial killer kind of thriller kind of vibe to it, and then it kind of goes full-blown, like, Halloween 2 slasher kind of thing, and you kind of understand what I'm saying, like, if you kind of know anything about Visiting Hours. The special features for Bad Dreams were surprisingly good. like a lot of good special features on there. I was really expecting like some half-ass features on this, but there really weren't. Some cool features on both of them, but mainly Bad Dreams had like the bulk of entertaining and interesting special features, including an alternate ending that I thought was really cool and back heavy with some great special features. So $15, you can't go wrong. I do recommend this. This is awesome. Then we got something else pretty cool here. Ricky-O, The Story of Ricky. This is going to be an insane Category 3 film directed by a dude who has directed a bunch of other really great Hong Kong Category 3 films, including Her Vengeance and The Seventh Curse. I don't remember his name. I think it's Nam Nai Choi. I could be wrong with that pronunciation, but this is going to be cool. I'm very excited to watch this. I have not gotten around to watching this yet. I feel like I need to watch this with somebody, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like always like I like, who am I gonna watch this with? You know, maybe my friend David. Shout out to David. Yeah. I also know my wife wants to see this, so we're gonna have to get together and check this shit out. Ricky-O, Story Ricky. And then lastly, we've got a very fucked up film. This is a Category 3 late 90s Hong Kong Ebola syndrome. This movie is insane. I still haven't taken the plastic off of it yet because I think it's going to be a bit before I rewatch this. This is, I believe, the 88 Films release. Yep, it is. The 88 Films release. I wanted this one a little bit more over the Vinegar Syndrome one because this is a 4K scan. And it's a 4K scan Blu-ray, but I believe it's using the inner negative. So it's going to look pretty good, I'm sure. I watched the 4K from Vinegar Syndrome with my buddy David, and it looked great. It looked fantastic. I mean, almost better than a movie like that really even needs, to be honest. It's such a... This movie is such a nasty, sludgy, dirty, grimy, gross film. So really, seeing it in great quality is almost, like, jarring. If you know what I mean, like, it's just so crazy, because, like, honestly, you could watch this in any quality, and just, I feel like the nastiness really carries over no matter what. It translates. But yeah, got it, because the cover looks fantastic. The alternate cover is also cool, and I liked this film. I thought it was disgusting, I thought it was depraved, I thought it was horrid, but I really liked it. Anthony Wong is great in here. Yeah, Herman Yao is going crazy with this movie. It's got some pretty cool features too. It has pretty much all the ported over features from the Vinegar Syndrome release. I also have to mention, I did buy this because of the 4K scan negative, and I like the covers more than the Vinegar Syndrome one, and it was cheaper. So that is the main reason. I didn't like the Vinegar Syndrome cover as much. It's just, I don't know, like, even the reversible art is not anything to write home about, but this is insane. This really gives you a small peek into the insanity of this film. Really awesome. This was recommended by my bud David, and of course I watched it with him, so, you know, thank you, David, for showing me that. It was insane. Disturbing. It's definitely not for everybody. This is definitely not a film I can recommend to anybody. This is a film, like, I'd say if you like Category 3 films, you like Anthony Wong, Herman Yao, like, if you want to see some really grotesque special effects stuff, definitely check out Ebola Syndrome, but it is not for the faint of heart. I just watched, actually, The Untold Story, and I can say I definitely still favor Ebola Syndrome over that. The Untold Story is almost like what Ebola Syndrome would become, but it's like it's like Ebola Syndrome in its infancy. It's not quite to the stage of Ebola Syndrome yet, and far less tasteful. And Ebola Syndrome is not anywhere near tasteful. You can't describe that film as tasteful, but far cleaner, if that's even possible, compared to The Untold Story. This was an exciting pickup. I'm very glad to see this. So yeah, that was my pickups. I got a couple of other things here and there, like Blu-ray or DVD-wise, but these are the ones I was really excited to kind of show off and talk about. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, and subscribe for more. Let me know down below what you thought about the haul. Are there any movies that you're wanting to check out? Any movies that look interesting? Any movies that you liked that I showed? Let me know down in the comments.